Hey guys, it's me Josh, also known as Frogman Forever. This video is a very special one to me because this is my 300th YouTube video. So I'm really excited. I've got lots to say before I get started, but I just wanted to welcome anyone who might already be watching, anyone who wants to chime in. If I get a little behind on the chat, I'll make sure to address it. Yeah, so big deal today. I really wanted to do this, especially as a treat for my YouTube channel, but also just in general here on Twitch. It's a celebration for me today. It's a really significant day for me because it's my 300th video. So I wanted to do something fun today, and I'd like to do an all-cup tour of Super Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I absolutely love this game. For a long time, it was Mario Kart 4, or also Mario Kart Double Dash. But when this game came along, and I know it came out for Wii U, but specifically when it came out for the Switch, this game just blew my mind. Like everything about it is just so impressive, visually, aesthetically beautiful. Like great gameplay, great controls, great characters, it's everything. It's just the whole package. So I want to share my love for this game with you all on this day. I know some of you know that Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy's Conquest on the Super Nintendo is my all-time favorite video game, but this one's up there too, and I think it'd be a fun experience. I'm going to be doing something a little longer than usual. I'm going to be playing probably anywhere between I guess maybe 3 or 4 hours. We'll see how long this takes. I'm actually not really sure, but I know it's quite a few races, so I'll be here for a little while. So anyone who stops by, I do see J23T is in already. I am doing well, ready for this 300th video spectacular here, this special. Thank you so much for stopping in. Thank you, Master Betty 138. 300, yes sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let me start off the way I normally start off on these videos. I like to at least give some kind of date stamp, what today is and everything. Today is January 30th, 2021. Current time over where I am, 1:41 p.m. So it's a nice little afternoon stream here. Thank you so much, Jay. I appreciate it. And thank you, Master Betty. Much appreciated to both you guys. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, so just a little bit of history. I'm trying not to bore anyone with this, but I just wanted to say I've been making videos since 2012. I started a YouTube channel probably back in 2014. I decided to move on from that chapter of my gaming / commentary kind of quote-unquote career. But basically, since 2014, I started Frogman Forever. I wasn't super involved, super active, not until maybe about just maybe like 2018 probably. So yeah, it's been an experience. I started watching people play Let's Plays back in around the 2010 era, back when I was going through some depression. Nothing too serious, nothing life-threatening, but it was significant nonetheless because it was a time for me where I didn't feel myself emotionally, psychologically, mentally. And so getting to watch a lot of these YouTube pioneers, these Let's Players, really inspired me to take up this hobby / passion / art, and I do consider it all of those things. So, yeah, those are kind of like my foundation. A big part of why I do this is not only because I love video games, but also sharing that experience of gaming with everyone else. And also just because this whole art form has been so good to me, I can only hope that by making these videos, that it could reach out to those who might be able to use it for the same ways that I've used it. So, just want to say that. I don't want to get all like sentimental and everything, but every video I make, I strive to at least try to bring a smile to someone's day. That's my goal. If I can accomplish that, then awesome. So anyway, that's kind of a little bit of context for this. The past month has been really great to me here on Twitch. I really love the Twitch community. It's really positive. I really like that it's more interactive with the chat, that I could share much more of this with everyone else. Sorry, I didn't mean to drop that controller. I have a lot of stuff here on this desk, which is not good practice. But I do see Crispy's here. Hey, Crispy, if you're still here, thank you so much for stopping in. I really appreciate it. And by the way, today I would like to throw out some shout-outs to people. So I'll throw out shout-outs as you come. Especially if you are a streamer as well and you want a shout-out, please do not hesitate to let me know. I will throw out shout-outs whenever I can. And if I do forget someone, please let me know. I would be more than happy to display that. Of course, when I'm racing these courses, I might have to turn my attention more to the chat between races because things are going to get a little focused. But I'll do my best to acknowledge anyone and everyone who stops by. I don't know of the people who are currently here. I would assume, I know some of you don't, but I know some of you do. I don't want to leave anyone out. So let me just give a couple shout outs to people that I suspect. And if you don't, then I think my Nightbot will just kind of generate something else. So I know J23T is here. So I'm just going to throw a shout out just in case you stream. I don't remember, I don't recall, and I apologize if I throw you a shout out anyway, but hey, you never know. Maybe you'll want to stream in the future if you don't. I don't know that Crispy is currently streaming, but he may or may not decide to at some point, so I'll go ahead and throw a shout out to Crispy. So there you go. Got some early shout outs. I know Master Betty does not stream. I know Diana Prince does not stream. Thank you so much, Diana, for the congratulations. A little bit random. That's cool. Hey, shout out to you anyway. Thank you guys so much. Anyone else, if I forget a shout out, just don't forget to remind me. So again, thank you guys so much. 300, big video for me today. A couple little other acknowledgements before I start. I have a brand new logo. It's similar to my original that I designed on Paint back in the day. Good old classic Paint, right? So I have the little credit there on the screen for you. New logo created and donated. This is my friend Eunice who made this. She has her own business, Eunice Crafts You'll Love. So you can check her out on Facebook. She went ahead and revamped the logo, so I went ahead and updated a few of those things. Also on my YouTube page. So I have Nightbot kind of up and running. I just started using it only recently. It can be a little wonky sometimes, so I apologize in advance. I hope it doesn't spam or anything. I have this running joke, at least for these first couple times using it, that Nightbot's out to kill me because I have these alarms. These little timers that are supposed to go off to remind me to drink water and everything, but the first time I had it up, it didn't remind me until about 2 hours into the stream. So I think it's trying to dehydrate me and everything. So feel free to remind me to hydrate if I haven't done so in a little while. Yeah, the last thing, I'm just going to acknowledge some new followers since last time. So I'm just going to kind of display them on the screen. I think the last one who I did not acknowledge, or the first one I did not acknowledge was here. And I might be mispronouncing this, the X Incinerator. I do apologize in advance if I mispronounce any of your names. I'm going to throw in a couple more. So Tio Frio is now following. Thank you, Tio. And I should... Well, let's see. We have... Hold on. Okay, so next one... I'm sorry. We'll go ahead and continue. I believe it's Niffy. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Who else we have? Matrix SJD should pop up on the screen here. Thank you all so much for the follows. We have Skyware Bot should come up, which might be a bot. I do apologize if you're not a bot, but either way, thanks for the follow. And then next up, Cornucopia. I might be mispronouncing it slightly, but thank you so much for the follow. And then, of course, I'm going to throw a Kermit out for J23T, who's the most recent follower on the screen. So, yeah. I'm excited, guys. I think I've basically touched up on everything I wanted to say. Sorry I spent the first, 10 minutes doing so. But I think we're up and running. Anyone watching want to just let me know how everything sounds, if you can hear me over the music. I know that the volumes kind of get a little different once you actually do the courses as opposed to doing the main menu here. We'll go ahead and get started. So, yeah, absolutely. Anyone... And by the way, any of those followers who I showed on the screen, if you all are streamers, anyone watching either now or later on, I do archive these videos both here on Twitch and YouTube. Check out those channels, especially, follow them if they stream and you like what they got going on. Let's go ahead and get things started. So today, again, I'm going to do an all-cup tour. That's all 12 cups, 48 races in order. I'm going to set it up as a versus in order to accomplish this. I decided that I'm going to play with dry bones today. I'm going to just stick with these and just make sure my settings are correct. I don't like to do the auto-correct, and I don't like to do the auto-accelerate. I'm going to go ahead and set it up. There's no teams, normal items. We're going to play the computers on hard. All vehicles. We're going to play all courses in order. And it's going to start here at Mushroom Cup. So I have all those settings listed above as well. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump right in. We'll get started. We got a long way to go. So here we go. Mario Kart Stadium. We're ready, guys. This is it. I'm so excited, guys. This is going to be fun. I'm playing with the Switch Joy-Con combo. It works pretty well. I also sometimes play with the Pro controller here, but this one I'm gonna go with for today. It should be fully charged. I know how these Joy-Cons can be. So here we go. First race. And it's funny. I tend to play with normal computers, but I'm going to just play with hard today because I think it's going to give it a nice challenge. It's going to make things a little more interesting to watch. I know each level has like a set of different kinds of shortcuts that they offer. I don't always stick to all of those, and quite frankly I haven't learned all of those yet. I really should spend a little more time exploring each individual stage. But either way, it's all good. I mean, this game I could just talk forever about how much I love this game. It controls well, it looks beautiful. I do know there's a couple extra messages in the chat, and I'll make sure to check on those between races. that wasn't good. Right into the wall. Oh, mushroom pickup. That works. That helps. Let's try to get this double item. We're going to need it. Alright, we got it. First win. I was a little nervous. I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna not get first, or if I'm gonna, I was like, of all the races not to get first in, I don't want it to be this one. So Crispy says Mario Kart Wii is my all-time favorite. Many hours sunk into that one. Yeah, you know that's one. I got to be honest though. I guess I can't really form the most educated opinion on it just because I haven't played all of them. I did play a little bit of Mario Kart Wii, but I never really owned it for, like a copy for myself, and I just didn't really put in the time to. I'm sure there's a lot of other great Mario Karts, including the ones on the handheld consoles. But I guess just of the ones that I've played, this one's the one that's kind of stood out the most so far to me. But I'm always open to trying out some of the other installments in the franchise, definitely. So we'll go ahead and move forward to the next stage. So, Crispy, if you're there, you know, feel free to share what was so appealing to you about the Mario Kart Wii installment of the game. Was it just because that was the one you had, or that's the one you kind of grew up with, or did you kind of just discover it and then you just took it from there? Because I can definitely see how that could be the case either way. You know, for those of you who don't know me too well, I played a lot of games, especially before 2007. And then I kind of took a good break from games. So a lot of the games that... basically, I started playing more modern games when the Switch came out. And so anything in between, I'm not super familiar with, but I really ought to spend more time. That's kind of what I'm trying to do too, is play a little catch up and see what games did I miss out on and which ones can I really give more time to. You know, how many can I play? You know, to expose myself more. So I'm always open to new game options. Who is this, Ludwig up front? Yeah, Ludwig having himself a fine day today. We might be seeing plenty of Ludwig today. As it tends to go with Mario Kart games, usually who you see second, third, fourth place with you are the ones you're going to be seeing for some time. And I'll be honest with you, with the bombs, I probably could have thrown it at Ludwig, but I need to get better with using the bombs. I've never really been that great. I should practice more of the battle mode with the bombs so I can get used to throwing them at people. Most of the time I throw a bomb and it ends up backfiring and hitting me. Oh, good thing Ludwig got hit too. Instead of two people passing me, we just have one person here. So let's see if we can squeeze on by. And I missed the item. That's not going to help. But maybe some careful drifts will alleviate this situation here. See if we can grab this double. I'll take the single though. Anything helps. I missed the little boost, but that's fine. Just finish out strong. Alright, we got it. That was close. That was a close one. Probably nostalgia, but one of my first Wii games on one of my first consoles as a kid. Yeah, definitely. Now for me, that would have been probably more like the Mario Kart 64 version, which, you know, I liked it for what it was, especially when it came out. But I do see you, Turk. I'll get to you just a sec. See, if you don't know Turk Dude brings the hype. Let me actually throw Turk Dude a shout out here. This is a very special video for me today, Turk. So I'm gonna give every shout outs to everyone, and anyone who I'm forgetting, please let me know. Turk Dude. There we go. It should come up. The shout out. Last playing Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout. Great stuff, man. Definitely keep that up. Yeah, Mario Kart 64. I love it, but I just love other Mario Karts a little bit more. Thank you, Tech2404. Tech2404. I don't know if he's actively streaming, but he may have plans in the future to stream, so I'm going to throw him a shout out as well. Thank you, Tech2404, for being here. Much appreciated. And yeah, he was last playing Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. So yeah, feel free to check out Tech and follow. Absolutely, Turk, you got it. Much appreciated. Win for Turktopia. Okay, let's see if we can win this next one. I'll see if I can dedicate this next one to you, Turk. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's get the ball rolling here. Let's gonna play another course. We got a long way to go. Plenty to see, plenty to do. I gave Tech some love with a follow. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, I want everyone to feel recognized. So if I'm missing out on anyone, please let me know. I'm happy to give a shout out. But you can't hear me. Oh, not because of you, it's me. Okay, gotcha. As you Turk, okay, thank. Cool. Well, hey, this is I archive all my videos. I'll post them to Twitch and YouTube, so you can always go back and watch something you might have missed. So Ludwig is going to be a wise guy today. We'll have to do something about that. I love the courses that have a lot of great curves, like turns, Those are the ones that are really fun to play. They're really fun to race. I love drifting, as I'm sure many of you who play this game do. Drifting is a huge part of Mario Kart, and it's a lot of fun to do it. And yeah, sorry about those ramps. I'm kind of missing them a little bit. I mean, I have to tap it a couple times. Still getting used to playing it on this TV and with this whole setup. So we should get a couple more of those as we go. Ludwig's doing really well up there in the front, so we'll have to give him a run for his money here as we go. I think I might, if I can get in front of Ludwig, I think I'm going to hold on to this as long as the game will allow me. Obviously, electricity or thunder or whatever, or lightning, I should say. That's going to throw away everything as I mentioned it. There you go. There goes the megaphone. That's all right. Got a little bit of catching up to do, but we can make it. I think we stayed a little bit. I think we got out of the tiny mode just a little bit before Ludwig did. That might have had to do with the lightning. Oh, not the best turn. But at least maybe Ludwig will get that. Yeah, it looks like he got hit. That should move us on up to first. Grab an extra item. Oh no, we have 2 items. My bad. Either way. Never hurts to have a banana or a shell to protect yourself. Awesome. So far, on a perfect run. There you go. There you go for Turktopia! Okay, so Nightbot's telling me I should probably take a drink of water, so I'm gonna go ahead and do so. It's pulling its weight today. No problem, Tech2404. It's all about supporting and building a supportive community. Feel free to come by. and I can help you gain some more love and momentum. Yeah, Turk, thank you so much, Turk. He's been so good to me. He's been so supportive of me, and not just me, but many other streamers who stop by. Turk is very generous with the shout outs. So yeah, definitely trying to do the same today, especially today on this very special video for me. I want to give all the love I can give back. Let's see. Loving the emoji. Alright, that's fine. Go on ahead. Lurk away. I do not mind. Anyone who just stops by, even just to watch for a little bit, even if you can't contribute to the chat, just you stopping by like means the world to me, and I just want to let you know that I appreciate it. See ya. See ya. That's awesome. All right, let's go ahead and start the next race. We got a long way to go still. I think this is going to be our 4th race. I hope everyone's doing well today, having a nice day. Saturday. Hopefully it's a chill day. If you have to work today, my heart goes out to you. I hope it goes by quickly and smoothly and you get on home safely. But if you are chilling at home, thank you so much for stopping by to see little old me. So this one is a really fun course. I think of the mushroom course stages, this one is my favorite. A little bit more going on, a couple more options as far as routes and even just the layout in general. Aesthetically, a very nice looking level. Ooh. Let me throw that. I'm just gonna use that shell. Try to get something else that might be helpful. Ludwig is really cruising today. He's pretty quick. And it looks like is that Baby Peach? Yeah, Baby Peach up there too. Meanwhile, we have regular Peach. I don't understand how that works. But I guess I won't question the video game logic too much. I could use this for the shortcut that's coming up on the left if I don't get hit by this dude. Although I can't see too well, let's... Oh, you know what? That lightning threw off my mushroom anyway, so it didn't really matter. It's all good though. Yeah, another thing that I didn't say that it was really important that I should have said, but maybe I didn't take good enough notes, so I'm just going to throw it out there. I know it's kind of random, but I want to also give a very special thanks to my fiance, to my family, to my friends, my parents. My parents very generously bought me this computer. It's like a crazy gift to receive. And I'm so very grateful, and without it I wouldn't be able to do this. So thank you, all of you, again, family, friends, fellow streamers, and then my viewers, my fans, anyone watching. My heart goes out to all of you guys. Thank you so much. That's gonna wrap up the first 4 courses, the first cup. That's Mushroom Cup there. So we'll go ahead and continue to the next cup, which I want to say is Flower Cup. And I think we're also on a perfect streak here with the wins. So let's see how long we can keep that streak going. Almost didn't hit that ramp. Almost hit Peach. Came right from behind me, but didn't quite hit the banana. There you go. She got it that time, though. A big factor in scoring well in this game is, or doing well, or moving quicker, is grabbing coins, which is something I'll have to do, focus on. But for me personally, if it's a choice between making a sharp turn or trying to grab the coin, I'm going to take the turn. Safety first for me. The coins will come. There are plenty to choose from. It's funny when I play, I'll have this kind of natural tendency to want to turn my head a little bit. So you're going to be seeing me do a lot of head turning on this stream. I tend to do it without thinking about it. And there's a red shell at the very end. Is it going to make a difference? Oh! No! It did. It made a difference. Got me. Second place. Baby Peach. Baby Peach with that win. Baby Peach is vicious. Look at that. Let's, I have to, whenever it's that close, I have to just show that real quick. Let's rewind it just a second there. How close was it? Or was it Big Peach? Oh yeah, it was Baby Peach. There you go. Look at that. Slow motion. Boom. Just a little bit more than me. That was really close. You could see the silhouette and the shadow and everything. That's all right. I don't mind taking it. At least I got through the first cup without taking a rank other than first, which I can live with. I can live with all that. That's fine. That was a close one. I don't mind if I lose like that. Well, I don't even mind if I lose, but you know, it helps. It helps when you get that close, or maybe to some it hurts. It's like watching your favorite basketball team or something. You know, if some people say they would rather just watch their team lose by like 20 or 30 points than like by 1 point, because it's just that much closer, and it hurts that much more. But for me personally, when I play this game, I don't mind if I lose if it's that close. It stings, but you know, what are you gonna do? Just try to do better next time. I had no business taking that shot, but I thought, you know what, let me try it. Every once in a while, I'll get a little daring with these green shells. A little draft there. Oop, missed that. I'm not going to try that. Playing a little off balance here on this one. So far, so good. here comes the blue shell. Might be close. Alright, we got away with it. Got away with it, I'll take it. Pink Gold Peach, what are you doing up here? Alright, so far so good. We'll move on over to the next one. Thank you, anyone who might just be stumbling into the stream. Much appreciated. Thank you for your support, as always. This one's a pretty fun level. Nice little haunted theme going on here. Kind of has like a... I always thought that the music in this level kind of has a bit of a Tim Burton-esque kind of feel to it. I guess that would be Danny Elfman, because Tim Burton uses a lot of Danny Elfman. Kind of sounds a little bit like Edward Scissorhands or something. So I really like the music on it too. Baby Peach is keeping pretty close on these races. Peach ran right into it. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's another thing about the game, that it's one of those things that I don't care for, but I understand it, is the whole blue shell getting to hit other people besides the person in first place. I guess that makes things more interesting. But I don't know if this is the first game that did that. That wasn't a good spot to use that mushroom. Oh, that's not good. I'm not making these turns as well as I would like. Maybe we can get past a few more of these people here. Certainly doesn't help when you can't grab the item, but at the same time, your performance as a racer does impact the race, and I wasn't making very good turns, so, well, it could have been way worse there, maybe a 7th place even. That's fine. Never hurts to lose a little bit like that, so you can kind of remind yourself to stay focused. Those are healthy losses. Those are the losses that you gotta snap out of it, wake up, you know, gather yourself, maybe get a drink of water like I'll do. But we'll go ahead and proceed. Let's continue. Next race. I hope the audio levels are pretty good. Everything, and you can hear everything pretty well. You could see everything pretty well. I'm not really sure how large the little Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game logo. I don't know how visible that is, but That's where I decided to squeeze it. there's a great start. But you know what? Sometimes starting out this far back isn't such a bad thing. You end up with some better items. And it's still early enough, so you don't have to worry so much about making a mistake like that. But most important thing when you play any video game is just make sure you're having fun. If you're not having fun playing it, then maybe you should reconsider playing the game, because that's what they're for. This level used to give me so much trouble on these turns, and and they're still giving me trouble now. It's definitely a lot rougher to play on hard than on normal. They really step it up on difficulty, but that's fine. It makes you a better player when you're playing with others who are better than you. And it's not always the most interesting to watch when you're at the front of the pack the whole time either, so maybe this will keep things interesting. Hopefully not frustrating. I'd hate to hear a lot of people are yelling at their screens in frustration, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll just drop that. But now we're on the final lap here in first place, so we're gonna have to play some strong defense. I don't have any defensive items, so I'm not in the best of positions. But this boost will help get us back up there. Double item. That was kind of a poor timing decision. Getting close. There's Ludwig. He's been a tough force this All Cup tour so far, so I'm fine with him taking the win there. Top 2, top 3, not bad. But we're still in good shape. Sunshine Airport. This is another really fun level. Actually, I think now we're officially in Star Cup with this level, and I love all 4 stages in Star Cup. They're some of the more aesthetically pleasing to me, anyway. Very good-looking levels, fun to play. There's something about Star Cup that I tend to just prefer in most Mario Kart games. I can tell you in Double Dash, I really favor Star Cup. I think in Mario Kart 64, I favor Star Cup. There's something about Star Cup. It's magical. We're at full coins, so we're going at max speed. I got to do a little bit better about hitting some of these ramps. Not quite getting all the ones that I want, but that's something that just comes with practice. And I thought I had my shell out, but apparently not. I'm going to pick up that mushroom for a little extra boost. Double item here, that helps. So Boo took the item before I could use it to defend myself. So thank you, Boo, for that. But I guess you gotta do you, Boo. I know there's like a little ramp you could take over here. Probably shouldn't have gone for it there. That was dumb. With that box in the way. But you know what? I'll take second place. That was close. I should have had first place on that one. That was a foolish thing. I wanted to show the viewers that I knew that was there, but the timing of the boxes wasn't optimal, which is fine. Dolphin Shoals. This one's a really beautiful level. I've kind of said that, like, you know, if all of these racetracks were real places, and I was told I can visit one, like as someone in the crowd who's watching all these racers, if there was one stage that I might visit in real life, it would be this one, just because of how beautiful it is. And just to see all the racers racing with the dolphins is pretty cool. Please don't hit me, blue shell. Cool. Yeah, I couldn't remember if holding the bomb will actually stop the shell. I think you just have to, like, just barely, like, release it right before you get hit. I hit both of them. Okay, we gotta finish strong on this last course. Getting knocked around a little bit. Inkling Boy hit me. Threw off my balance. Thank you, Blue Shell, for not hitting me there. Let's see how far ahead they are, if we can see it. It's just up there. I need to grab more of those double boxes. That would help too. Ooh, I got him. Double box. Very nice. Not happy about this bomb. I'm just going to throw it back. Maybe someone will hit it. Alright, whatever. It wasn't pretty, but it'll do. You know, we came back from 5th going into that 3rd lap, so had a little bit of time to catch up. Unfortunately, worked out in my favor. I'm going to take a drink of water here as we move on. I know I have a squeaky chair. I'm going to have to get one a little less squeaky. Electrodome is a fun level. Pretty cool looking level too. Sometimes you just kind of get into a comfort zone. And I feel like so far that's been the case for this race. I held out the green shell, but that's all right. Oh, thanks, Piranha Plant. Not a good turn. Final lap. Ugh. Oh, but she ran right into the banana. That's fine. Hey, third place isn't too bad. I kind of want to see if that's on the replay. Let's just see at the very end there. Here you go, here you go. Boom! I love it. Good stuff. Next race. Gotta have those little moments that you can replay. Mount Wario. Yes. This one's fun. I really like this one. It's one of my favorites. This is one of those stages. I missed the boost. That's okay. It's one of those stages where it's not laps. It's just one big long race from beginning to end. See if I can just hit the rock. Nope, didn't. Not quite. That's alright then. Thought maybe the bomb would stop and hit her. That's okay. I don't know what it is. Sometimes the turning is just a little challenging. It depends how you're lined up and when exactly you time the button. I think this next phase here is the final stretch. See if we can squeeze right past Ludwig. We're really close. Ooh. Just missed it slightly. You know what? I think I made a big mistake there because I actually wasn't paying attention to my secondary weapon. It might have been a red shell, which would have been more useful. But I didn't want to use it right away. I should have used it just a little bit before I got to the end, but I didn't use it right away because it's good to have an item for defense in case you get into those situations where you really need it. So I messed up. That was on me. I'll gladly accept the second place finish on that one, because that was my fault. I really should have used that red shell. But hey, you know, you live and you learn. You try not to do it next time. Cloud Top Cruise. This is one that gave me a lot of trouble when I was first trying to get pretty good at it. Now it still could be troubling, but not as much. It takes a little while to get used to this one. Oh no. That's okay. Okay, megaphone's useful, especially oncoming shells. Even blue shells you can stop with the megaphone. Of course, you'll lose it the moment someone throws out the lightning. Good thing I got it out just before someone hit us with lightning, which helps. I thought I could try to catch the tail end of that lightning bolt. And they stole the item from me. I know there's like a little path that the computer's taking around this turn here, where Baby Peach came out from. And I thought that was the final lap. I thought I just took it from Baby Peach. It's gonna be a little tougher than that. Blue shell's coming. Only a coin to stop the computers in this final lap. Let's see if I can get I was trying to get right in front of the banana. Oh, that was close. Let's see what Baby Peach did there at the end. That was too close for comfort. Yeah, she snuck in that win there at the very end. Right here, let's show it. I don't think we got a very good angle of it, but that's about as close as you can get. Yeah, you're not going to get the best angle. Yeah, just a little bit in front. That's alright. That happens. I don't mind losing those, as I mentioned earlier. If you just lose them just barely, it's not... It just means that, you know, just missed it by a little bit. We're on the 14th race here. Just a little bit past 25% for this All Cup tour. I was trying to block the red shell. It looked like I got it, but I'm not too sure. I guess if I used my rear view mirror cam, then maybe I could have checked it, but I'm not too comfortable doing that. Oh, there we go. There's a fall. Yeah, and if you throw the red shell at him just a little early, it's not going to do anything. You got to watch out. I feel like for every Mario Kart game, there's some kind of flaw with the red shell. That just happens to be the flaw in this game. Nice throw from the CPU. Not a good turn. Here comes the blue shell. See ya! Let's take this sharp turn as sharp as we can as we take the final turn. I think, I was going to say, I was like, man, we got a pretty good lead over second place with Peach with 121, but no, Ludwig's taking second. Interesting combination of characters today. Let me just take a quick drink of water. Anyone just stumbling in, thank you guys so much for watching, for stopping by. I really appreciate the support. So I tend to stream Sunday mornings or Saturday if I can't stream on Sunday. I still will be streaming tomorrow though. Today is a kind of a special event, but I will be playing Pikmin Sunday mornings. That's my weekly project. And then I just finished a couple weekday kind of projects, so I think I'm going to turn my attention a little more towards playing a little bit more Super Mario Maker 2, but I might also try to squeeze in a few other PC games if I do have any bonus streams or streams during the week. And some of those games might be a little more interactive as I play it. This one's a little harder to do so. Takes a lot of concentration. But I'll do the best I can. Bowser Castle levels have always been challenging in Mario Kart. This is a fun one though. I decided to go ahead and take that shot, that green shell shot, just in case, because I knew I had the megaphone as another option. Then again, I lost the megaphone. I feel like with the megaphone, sometimes it's not a good idea to hold it for too long, especially if you're. I mean, I know it's important to try to save it for like a blue shell, but you can't always bank on that happening. Sometimes the computer won't shoot a blue shell, and then someone else throws out a lightning bolt, and then you just lose it, and then you don't have anything at that point. Sometimes there's not much you can do about those kinds of things with the shells. Computers are going to throw them at you regardless. So if the timing's not right, well, fortunately, not much you can do about it. And I got the draft on him, but I didn't quite boost right into first. But a good effort. Second place is perfectly fine by me. I'm content with that. Ludwig, of course, is going to be set to try to get as many wins as he can. Try to narrow that deficit. So far, we're doing pretty good. Good shape. I think we're almost... Can't remember what course we're on. We'll see in just a second here. Rainbow Road. This one's a tough one. I think this is the 16th race. Okay, yeah. So after this race will be a third through the All Cup Tour. And I'm feeling pretty good. I thought maybe I'd be a little more tired after 16 races, but I'm hanging in there. When I don't hit a turn too well, or maybe if I hit a wall or something, that's when I particularly like to use the mushrooms. There are plenty of boosts and drifting boosts that you can create for yourself. But the mushrooms are useful for those little occasions when you make a mistake. Or on the straightaways if there's nothing else boosting you forward. Oh, a mushroom up in second place. I'll take it. Going a little quickly there, my bad. I should hit the brakes. I decided to use the megaphone for two reasons. One, it's probably going to get taken from me with a lightning bolt. And two, I figured as I was about to go over that ramp, it'd be a good idea to use it just in case anyone got close to me. I did get hit. I don't understand how I got hit when I was in second place, but what are you going to do? I think what happened was that they were like, they were on the other level, but we were pretty close. Let's throw a red shell at this guy. Not that that turn was good enough to... Oh, okay, I thought that was the final lap, so that actually works better in my favor. Of course, all the CPU took my items. Wendy got her revenge. Didn't mean to use two, but it happens. Okay, well, I hit someone, but the boost was enough to get me there in second. Ludwig, he's narrowing the deficit there, down by 19 points. But, you know, I don't want to get too comfortable just because I'm kind of keeping up in the top two slots. Ludwig gets a couple first places, or maybe even I get a lower rank. It's gonna definitely make a big difference, so I have to stay up there. As long as I can outrace Ludwig, then I'm okay. I don't necessarily have to get first place, but as long as, you know, let's say I get second and Ludwig gets third, I still outscore him. So now we're on to another cup. I want to say this is like shell or banana cup. I don't have them all memorized, which stages are in which cup. I feel like I'm having a little bit of trouble with these turns today. I don't know if it would help to switch it to game mode. I don't think it will, because I did a little bit of playing around before I started the stream, and I know game mode tends to help when I'm playing on my Wii, because it typically needs the composite cables to run. But this is a more modern console with the HDMI. You don't typically need to play these games on game mode, and that's not what I'm doing. I'm playing on my TV defaults to dynamic. So that's actually what I'm using is dynamic on the TV. I wonder if standard might improve it a little bit, because whenever I go off these ramps and everything, I have to double tap the R button instead of a single tap, which I'm more used to. Just so I can guarantee that I'll time that a little bit better going over those ramps. It looks like I had a pretty good lead over them on that stage, so that's always a good thing. Sometimes you get those levels too, where you hit a nice groove or you get a good distance. The computers are always going to use their blue shells and lightning and whatever they need to do to throw you off. But the important thing is just keep up with your game as long as you can. Sometimes the computer doesn't get as lucky for some races as others. This is a good example of the computers not bombarding me so much with the blue shells or with the lightning. Kind of gives me more of a chance to just race, you know, and not have to worry about catching up or getting into a tough situation. But yeah, it's all fun. Good stuff. All right, let's go. And we did pretty well over Ludwig on that one, so that'll help kind of distance ourselves from him points-wise. Versus Race, Game Boy Advanced, Mario Circuit. Game Boy. This is a game that I didn't really play. I didn't really play a lot of the handheld Mario Kart games. I'm sure some of them are really fun though, and I should spend a little more time trying those out too. I wonder how this compares to the original, because, you know, obviously the handheld consoles have some limitations, and I know for a fact with the N64 levels that they went ahead and, oh wow, I didn't mean to do that. But I know with some of these N64 levels they really kind of changed them up, you know, have it look more like the modern graphics that they have going on with this game. But I'm really curious how it all translates on the handheld courses. I should really try those out, if nothing else, just to experience that and see how they were originally, how they looked originally, how they played originally, and then how it's translated into this modern version. That's another thing that makes the Switch game so great. Well, I guess we gotta give credit to the Wii U version, because it is Mario Kart 8. But of course, you know, the Switch version makes some pretty notable improvements, not just to the graphics, but I think just all around. You know, if you want to look at it in terms of what the default controller is, I would rather play this on the default Switch controller over playing this. Assuming that you're playing with 2 Joy-Cons, of course, instead of just the one. But that versus playing with the original Wii U screen thing going on they have there. This one I'll show you here. That was a close race. I think Peach almost caught me. I still have the plastic covering over it to protect the screen. I like to keep it on as long as I can to preserve it. But yeah, I'd rather play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on this than to play it on this. That would be really stumpy feeling. I know they have the Pro controller, which I also have here, which might be fun to play on the Wii U. But I'd still rather play with this one. And then I also sometimes will play with this one. I showed it earlier. That's the Wii U Pro controller. Got some Mario Brothers 3 action there. So I like that one. It's a good controller. I think this is, honestly, this is my favorite controller to use when I play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And maybe I'll switch it up at some point. But yeah, they're produced by PowerA. And they're very good controllers. Highly recommend them. Especially if you like those controllers that are a little bulkier. Like the Xbox or, you know, those kinds of things. Cheap, cheap beach. I hope it ain't cheap. Or maybe I hope it is, so that I can go. Or it would be easier to go. Nice little travel location. Very colorful. I missed that item block, but there's another set here coming, so we'll grab that. That was for Ludwig, but hey, you can have it too, Peach. Plenty to go around. I just have to have them. I just have to grab them. There we go, there's a double item. I actually released that in error, but that works. I'm not super great with the bombs anyway. Not close enough. The boomerang. And the shell was intended for Ludwig, but it hit the banana. It was going to hit me, so no complaints there. Gonna be tied here at the end because it's only a matter of time before you get hit by a red shell like that. So, but at least it was Baby Peach and not Ludwig to take it from me. I think Baby Peach is in third. Pretty good distance from Ludwig, but we got a pretty good lead over Ludwig too, so not bad. hope everyone's doing well on this fine Saturday. th race. So I think that puts us... This is the first race in a new cup. Can't remember the cup specifically. If it's not shell, it's banana. It's one of those two. I think. At any rate, once we get through this one, we'll be at our halfway mark on this all cup tour. Probably should have held that just in case. Oh, shell cup, that's what it says right there. So we were probably doing banana cup before. Now we're on shell cup. Still early, plenty of time. At least I hit Ludwig. Let's just try to stay in front of Ludwig. That's all that matters to me. Need some coins. Gonna get some up here. Good place to collect coins there on the right side, on the right wall. Got plenty of bananas here, but I know that blue shell's coming. Perfect timing. Let's see. We can back off just a bit to knock Peach with us. That's what I was trying to do. I know it puts me a little further behind and closer to the computers, but it's fun to take them down with me. So that'll work, you know. I think if I didn't do that, then Peach would have definitely passed me up. And I don't know that I would have been able to catch up with Peach. So strategically, and again, I can't verify whether this does make a difference. But if you have an opportunity to kind of hit the brakes and take the guy in second place down with you, it can pay off. At least for me, I've noticed it can. Not always, but never hurts to try it, you know. If it doesn't work, then don't do it anymore. But if nothing else, it's fun to do. Just to mess with them. It's even more fun to do with your friends, the people you play with, or the people online. If I go down, I'm taking you with me. Getting pretty close to Baby Peach with that green shell. One thing that I gotta get better at doing is hitting the brakes, which is not something that's super intuitive or fun to do when you play these games. Because you just want to keep going, you know. You don't want to be slamming on the brakes, but it is essential, especially when you get to 200cc, I think. But yeah, it takes a little while to get used to that. some pretty steep turns in this level. Even for the GameCube, it was pretty tough to make some of those turns. And they change up so rapidly that you just got to be ready to change with them. I'm just gonna check real quick, make sure my smart steering is off. Yeah, I don't like to have it on because it's kind of like a handicap on the driving when you have it on. It'll keep you from falling off. It'll keep you kind of on course, like if you have a bad steep turn or something. But when you have it off, it's more authentic. It's actually closer to how you would really drive. There's nothing that's manipulating you. To keep from falling off, but yeah. We have a shell, but it's one of those rotating shells, which isn't as good for defense as one that you can hold steady. It's almost like a gamble, you know, like it's possible, well, not when there's a blue shell involved, that's not going to help me one bit. I'll take the third place, you know, sometimes you get put in those situations when blue shell just comes to get you at the very end. And unless you have a megaphone, there's really not much you can do to stop it. But hey, we still had the lead over Ludwig there, so that's going to keep us right in front of him. Hello and welcome to anyone who is stopping by today. I don't mind lurkers at all. Lurk away, guys. But thank you so much for stopping by. Racing an all-cup tour today, all 12 cups, 48 races in a row. 100cc with hard CPUs. We're on the 22nd race here, almost halfway. I'm just going to shoot at Peach even though she has a green shell, because at least then she won't have anything protecting her now. And I wanted to use this for Ludwig, but I'm just going to have to use it for whoever wants it. Oh, I started the turn too soon there. And in the wrong direction. Hit the brakes slightly there just to not get taken down with that blue shell. I'm gonna hit her with that red shell. That wasn't smart. I should have waited for it straightaway or something, but wanted to grab it right before the grass, but didn't quite make it. It's okay, second lap. It's not necessarily a bad thing to be in this situation second lap. I almost prefer to be in this situation going into the third lap, because at that point you'll get some slightly better items. You'll boost yourself. By the time the lap is over, hopefully you'll manage your way back into the first place spot. Well, it didn't beat Ludwig, but I'll take the second place finish on that one. If I would have made the turn, maybe I would have had a chance to boost right past him, but I just didn't. What are you going to do? Can't be kicking yourself for little things like that, but just got to move on, move forward. Keep at it. Alright, so now we got Royal Raceway. One of my favorite levels from Mario Kart 64. This level used to be pretty long. I noticed that on all the levels, I don't think there's any one level that's like significantly longer than any of the other ones. But yeah, they definitely condensed this one in the sense that it doesn't take as much time to complete this stage as it did for the original Mario Kart 64 Royal Raceway course. So Ludwig's gonna try to take first place and narrow that deficit a bit. Try to get closer to him. I'm gonna fire that. Oh. Actually, I'm happy he blocked it because now he can get hit by the blue shell. If he would have got hit by the red... Thanks for that red shell, by the way, villager boy. I appreciate it. No, but yeah, no, I'm actually happy that Ludwig was able to block it, because if he gets hit with the red shell and then the blue shell attacks him, then the red shell is basically like... Or basically he won't be affected by the blue shell. He's going to get affected by whatever hit him first. And I'd rather him get hit by the blue shell. It's gonna delay him more than the red shell would. I thought I still had my mushroom. That's the only reason why I turned towards the grass. Wishful thinking. You forget about the lightning bolt sometimes and that it takes away everything. Bad turn. I'm just gonna use her because I saw she had that megaphone. I was like, you know what? I don't like that. I'll take it. You win this round, Ludwig. .3DS DK Jungle. This one we're gonna get a cameo from a frog, maybe a couple frogs. They tend to try to cross these dirt roads from time to time. That was dumb. I should have waited until I was a little bit further. Oh well. At least he kind of took a hit with that obstacle. Here comes our cameo from the frogs. There's one crossing the road right there. There's another one. There's a shout out to the frogs. Ooh, Ludwig kind of pushed me off, so he took me down with him. Somehow still hanging on there in the first place slot. I should have used... I was planning on using it, like, if someone got close, but I figured I'd probably lose it from the lightning. That seems like that's the trend so far on this All Cup tour, is you really can't hold on to the megaphones for too long. You're gonna get taken from you. Missing some of these simple ramps. I think it has to do with my TV. I mentioned it earlier, but there is a bit of a delay. It's not enough to mess things up. I can still race just fine. But what I do to kind of try to hit these ramps as best I can is I double tap on the R button instead of... Sorry. Instead of just tapping it once. I know you can also use the motion control aspect of it. I'm just gonna play it safe on this top one here. I got another win there. We'll take it. So we're in pretty good shape over second place. I can breathe a little. I just gotta, you know, not slack off too much. Because even though the lead is pretty good, we're still not. We're almost at the halfway point, but we're not quite there. And it only takes a couple bad races, which we might still hit. There's still plenty more to play. It only takes a couple bad races before you kind of that deficit kind of narrows. Race 25. So we're officially halfway done. We've completed 24 of the 48 races. And I started the actual All Cup tour probably about an hour and a half ago. So I guess it takes about 3 hours. Of course, you know, I'll stop from time to time and get my water breaks and all that. So maybe, yeah, it probably takes quicker. Maybe it's closer to like 2.5 hours to do an All Cup tour. It's a pretty good length. Not too bad. I feel like if a lot of the courses weren't shortened so much, that yeah, it would take longer. But fortunately, most of the courses are pretty similar in length. Nothing that's too lengthy. That part's way more fun when you can hit all 4 in a row. Dirt road. Well, the whole road is made out of dirt, so I guess there's some dirt that might just be a little dirtier than other dirt. Let's see if we get all 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make that turn. It's only a matter of time before someone shoots that blue shell. Where is it on the map? I'm just waiting for it. There's no way they're not going to fire a blue shell. Maybe they will. Okay, maybe not. I thought there was going to be one. popping out there. So far, so good. We're doing well. Race number 26. So now we're into the second half for sure. And then this is a stage they took from the GameCube, Mario Kart Double Dash, that I've never really been fond of, even back in Double Dash days. The level that I wish they would have kept was DK Mountain. That's a fun level. That's one that, like, to this day, that's still one of my favorite courses of all Mario Kart history. I wish they would have traded that one for this one, but I guess you need to have some ice levels. Ludwig, next time you think twice about trying to pass me up like that. I have a boomerang and shells, and I'm not afraid to use them. Someone's getting pretty close to me, though. You can see that first place shifting back and forth between first and second. So, my option is to just throw whatever I have, if I can do so before I run out of my special item. I can go on a little bit of a rant about that squid ink item. I'll just say this. I think it's a BS item. Mainly because it doesn't affect the computers. It'll only affect the human player. Like, you really think the CPU is going to be slowed down by the ink? It's a CPU. They don't understand the concept of being distracted by ink. Unless the creators program it to do so. And I don't know that I'm not saying they do or they... I'm not saying they did or they didn't, but I just get the feeling they didn't really think about that too much. I'm surprised they came out with that win there. But I'll take it. Yeah, so the ink is one of those things that I just can't see that it affects the CPU. I also don't know if I'm remembering it too well, but I think in Mario Kart Wii, the ink doesn't really distract you as much as it does in this one. Because it's almost like you can still kind of see through the ink, if I'm remembering correctly. And it doesn't seem to linger so long on the screen. I guess I must have hit it just slightly too early. But in this one, it's like a solid ink silhouette. That was close. So it's not like faded, like you can't necessarily, I mean, you can't see anything under the ink. It blocks it out entirely. So obviously that's going to affect what you can see on the course as a human player. You just have to hope that that ink hits you at a moment where you're pretty familiar with the stage. Because if you're not so familiar with the stage and you don't exactly remember where to turn or what obstacles you're gonna hit, that you're gonna have to dodge, then yeah, it's gonna impact it a lot more. All right. Lap 2. Not in the best of positions, but we're going to probably get some better items being further... Oh, never mind. I guess we did catch up. Either way. Double item's going to help. Zoning in on me already. But for some reason, I kept my items, and I don't know if that was because I hit the item after, or... I'm not really sure what happened there. But I'll take it. I don't know. Baby Peach was just to the right of me, and then she showed up like just to the left of me all of a sudden. The ink is starting to get kind of annoying. I'll take second place. So far, it's been a pretty good All Cup tour. Ludwig doesn't really seem to be narrowing the deficit too much, so we're in a good state of comfort where we are. This, by the way, this whole All Cup tour idea thing. It's something that I've never tried before on the Switch to just sit and play all of the courses. So this is definitely a new experience for me. So we're on course 28. So we still got about, including this one, I think we have 21 courses left. But I'm hanging in there. My hands are hanging in there. Fingers. I was kind of worried about how they're gonna do, but I think I'm still pretty good shape. I'm starting to feel it a little bit, but not to the point of like discomfort. But yeah, like the whole All Cup tour concept. I first became familiar with that when in the first Mario Kart game, to my knowledge, that you can actually do it, which was Mario Kart Double Dash. Of course, it wasn't something that you can always do. It was like a mode you had to unlock. But I really liked that whole concept that you play through all courses. In the Mario Kart Double Dash version, you do play through all 16 courses. There's only 16, as opposed to 48 now. So it's just 4 cups, 4 races each cup, 16 races. And what was pretty cool about it is that the first course is always like your basic Mario course or mushroom course or whatever it is. And then the last course is always Rainbow Road. And of course there was only one Rainbow Road in Mario Kart Double Dash. But all the other courses in the middle, that's a good place to leave the bomb, just in general. But all the courses in the middle were randomized. And this, I'm playing them all in order. But sometimes it's fun to play these courses randomized on Versus. It's like you're getting a brand new cup, essentially. Or even if you just play four races and you randomize them on Versus. I got lucky not hitting that banana. But even if you did that, like it's kind of like you're mixing it up, so it's like a brand new Grand Prix every single time. So I don't know. Maybe one day I'll do this again just for fun, but I'll have it randomized instead of in order. Because that would be pretty neat too. Because then that's the fun of it too, because you'll never really know exactly which course is coming up next. I think Ludwig almost got me there. I'm kind of curious to look at that replay just to see how close he was. If the highlight reel would be so kind as to show me. Oh wow, he was pretty close. Yeah. Going forward. Not too close, but good second maybe behind or something. I think I'll probably do 2 more races before I take a little bit of a break. And not a long break. Maybe like a 5-minute break. This is the start of a brand new cup. I want to say this is Lightning Cup. In retrospect, thinking back on it, maybe that would have been a good point to take a break. But maybe we'll just take a break after this course. Before we jump too far into Lightning Cup. Oh, hello, Ludwig. You want that red shell? I don't mind giving it to you. This time that ramp, but it's all good. I know on the for every alternating lap, those gears at the end, right before the finish line, they'll reverse. So in other words, on the second course, on the second lap, the gears are going to be turning forward on the right side, not the left. That's unfortunate when you just run right into the wall. So like, this is what I'm talking about. Now it's going to be on the right side. And I think on the final lap it should be going forward on the left side. It just alternates. Probably just use this as soon as I can get close to Ludwig, or if anyone else wants to get close to me. Because it's not going to do anything if I just use it right now. I can also use it to block something on the road, which is useful. Did that again. I'm not getting very many coins. Fortunately, Peach hit it. I think Ludwig's going to take this one from us. Yeah, you know, take advantage of that little boost there at the end if you can. It never hurts. It can be just enough to get in front of the CPU, so. So far, so good. Those are the standings. I'm going to take maybe like a 5-minute break or so, just to use the restroom and maybe grab a little snack or something. But I will be back, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in on my 300th YouTube video. Of course, I'm streaming this live on Twitch. Yeah, I really appreciate the support. I will be back, guys. I'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm back from my break. It actually works out too. I'm using an older TV. It's kind of a large TV, but it is still older. And every so many seconds, or not seconds, every so many. Well, I don't really know the time frame that it's gonna happen, but every once in a while, the screen will kind of give out, and the TV resets on itself. And I caught it resetting on itself during that break, so hopefully it doesn't do that as I continue on this All Cup tour. But yeah, anyone who has stopped in today or might stop by as we go, I see we have I think 3 viewers right now. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I don't mind people who just want to lurk. Lurk away, guys. You know, the more the merrier. But yeah, thanks for stopping in. It's a big video for me because it's my 300th YouTube video for my YouTube channel. But yeah, we're racing the All Cup Tour, 12 cups, 48 races. I think we're gonna head into, let's see, it's probably race 30, 31, something like that. We'll see. This piranha plant slide. Hi Renzi, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Let me see if I can throw you a quick shout out here. Shout out Renzi there for the screen. And he was also most recently playing Mario Kart 8. I know Renzi will play Mario Kart 8 on a weekly basis. Correct me if I'm wrong on anything I share about Renzi, but share with you about Renzi. I recall also watching his Paper Mario stream on for the N64. Feel free to share anything else that you might be streaming, Renzi. But Renzi's been a very supportive of me on the channel, and I really appreciate him throwing me shout outs whenever I stop on by. So yeah, I'm giving everyone a shout out today. Anyone who streams, anyone who stops in to say hello, you know, definitely. And and then I was gonna say something I can't remember. I'm sure it'll occur to me as I go, of course. But I'll check in with you, Renzi. I do see. Oh, you said how's the cart? It's going well, man. I'm doing pretty well. I'm in first place. I have a pretty good lead over Ludwig, who's in second place here. But we are doing the best we can to make some of these tough turns and hit as many ramps as we can for those little extra boosts. But yeah, definitely go check out Renzi and his channel. He's got some excellent stuff. Drop him a follow. As I said before, he's one of several streamers who've been very supportive of me, and I want to make sure I also call out some other streamers. I'm kind of checking to see, I'm kind of gauging to see if any of them are gonna be able to stop in even for a quick hello, so I can address them as they show up. But if nothing else, I'll make sure I get that in before I end the stream today. Anyone else who I want to give a special thanks to. Yeah, the Twitch community has been very good to me. Because for such a long time I was on YouTube, and I understand you can stream now on YouTube. I've never done that. But, you know, with how everything's been on Twitch for me so far, I've really appreciated it. And I think I'm here to stay, guys, here on Twitch. So shout out to the Twitch community in general. A tight finish there. Absolutely. Thank you for stopping by, even if you can't stick around. It really means a lot to me. Thank you, Renzi. Yeah, so as you can see from the score, we have a pretty good lead over Ludwig. About, what is that, 45 points there. I have a bud that streams on both platforms, mostly does reviews and stuff on YouTube and everything else here on Twitch. Okay. So probably more like the videos that might require a little more editing for YouTube. Creating those reviews. I know those reviews take a lot of work. There's a lot of footage. You have to write out what you're going to say, plan it out. Of course, you got to edit all that stuff. And yeah, I give all the props to anyone who does that, who takes the time to put all that together to form a review of a game or a movie or whatever they're reviewing. I don't know that I could do something like that. At least not without investing a good chunk of time. But yeah, it's really convenient to be able to stream and then just kind of post it directly unedited to YouTube. I used to edit all my videos. I don't edit them anymore. I kind of just crop out what I don't need from the beginning and the end, and then I just posted to YouTube now. So, but yeah, for a good while, I would do that on my YouTube channel, especially on my old YouTube channel, and it would be like, it would take like a whole day sometimes just to, put a couple of videos together, because you'd spend a lot of time recording, and then, you have to. You have to, what is it? Can't think of the word. Not download, but you basically have to get all of your audio and video files together on an editing program. Like I would use Vegas Pro. And then you'd have to make sure that you align the audio and video tracks together so everything's synced up properly. Of course, then you're going through the whole process. Thank you for the host, Renzi. I appreciate it. Much appreciated. But yeah, you go through the whole editing process and cut out all the things you don't want, add captions, add transitions and things like that. And then you can render it, and then you got to upload it, and then you label everything. So that for just a single video. Which of course you can do multiple at once, just depending on how you chop up those videos. But that's how I would used to do it for many years. And then I come to Twitch, and it just is so much more convenient because immediately it'll save it for you, and you can just direct export it to your YouTube channel, and it saves it cuts out the whole editing process for you, which is super, super convenient. I can't really speak for other platforms like YouTube. Like I said, I've never streamed on YouTube, but with how convenient things are here for Twitch for me, I don't know that I need to really explore any other options right now. I'm enjoying it. And Renzi, I know that you play this game, and I know that you're adding a couple comments, which I'll check out between races. I am curious. I want to say that you main Shy Guy. I don't know if that's who you always main, or just maybe that it's just a coincidence that I happen to catch you watching it more while you're playing Shy Guy. But I was curious, what are some of your favorite stages on this game? Because there are quite a few. There's 48 to choose from, but I wonder which ones stand out to you the most. I'm curious to know what you think of it. It's too much for me. I'm not into editing at all. At all. Yeah. I choose between I love the little emojis that you got, by the way. They're really cute. Like the Pokemon theme going on there. I'll choose between Shy Guy and Toadette. Okay, Toadette. I haven't actually tried Toadette. Yeah, I typically when I play, like for a long time, I played with Larry, and then I play with Dry Bones, and then most recently I've been playing a lot with Shy Guy, but I figured I'll play with Dry Bones today. It's just kind of one of those deals where I just feel like playing with Dry Bones. I need to refresh the memory on the courses and most of the favorite courses. Most of them are from Double Dash. Okay. Yeah, so okay, I know that they have like one of the ones we played earlier from Double Dash was, well, they have Baby Park, and that one's just a mess every time. But I enjoy it. And then we did that ice level. Can't remember what it's called, but it's the one with the giant like ice glaciers. And then I guess they added that whole section where you're underwater for the Mario Kart 8 version. Yeah, I mentioned earlier that one of my favorite courses that we didn't get for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe from the GameCube was DK Mountain. I really like that level. I wish they would have traded it for that ice one, but I guess you got to have a couple ice levels in there in the mix. Also, I guess maybe because it might have been, I don't know. I can't really make the argument that maybe that level would have been hard to shorten in size, because they've taken this level, the one I was just about to mention, Rainbow Road from the N64, they've taken Royal Raceway. Those are like long levels from the N64, and they've really found a nice way to condense them. Yeah, DK Mountain was awesome. Definitely. Eevee. Is that Eevee or looks like Eevee? Those are really cute. I really like those a lot. It's nice to get a couple emojis in the chat to blend in with all the text. It's kind of like when you look at a book, you want to see. It's kind of nice to, it's okay if it has words and everything, of course, but it enhances the whole reading experience when you get a couple illustrations to go with it, and it's kind of how I see the chat too. It's like, I love the text, but yeah, the emojis give it more of just a full kind of feel and look. And I see some streamers will do that thing where they'll actually have some of those emotes pop up on the screen. So that's pretty neat too. So if you're just tuning in now, I'll check out the chat between the races. I do kind of tend to get a little focused on that, but I do appreciate anyone and everyone who's stopping by, or even just to say hello. Good thing I wasn't in first there. I don't know if I'll be able to catch him, but we'll try. It's the third lap here. Oh, look, we did just go over them. Well, that works. Zozo, how you doing? Okay, let me give Zozo a shout out too. Now Zozo, or we'll call him Zo. He was my first raid. He was the first person to raid this channel, so I haven't forgotten that. We're gonna give a shout out. How's that? There you go. Most recently playing Batman: The Telltale Series. I was being a little bit of a lurky turkey on that one. Hope you don't mind, Zoe. But I appreciate you stopping in. It is indeed the one and only Frogman here. What do you guys think of the new logo? my friend Eunice put this logo together, and it's based on that paint that paint document that I made years back, like years ago. So it's a nice little revamp on that logo, and I think it looks pretty good. I'm very happy about it, and it was so nice of her to donate it. And then the one and only Renzi. Yeah, both of you guys, much love to you guys. You certainly have been very supportive of me, and that doesn't go unnoticed or unappreciated. So I really appreciate you guys. It means a lot. It really does. I want to figure out how to do that, but I'm not tech savvy. I think you're referring to the whole like emojis on the screen. I could be wrong. Saying hello to the Nightbot. Yeah, the Nightbot needs love too. Or it doesn't hurt anyway, just in case it ever becomes self-aware and tries to take over the world. I like that hat. Oh, on the logo, yeah. Yeah, it looks a little more it does have a nice look compared to the other one. Okay, yeah, the remote. Yeah, I figured that's what you were talking about. Definitely. Yeah, we're talking about how the emotes will just kind of like fly around on the screen. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I'll have to look into that too. We'll see if we can figure that out. Those are fun. So thanks, guys. I appreciate you guys stopping by. So we're gonna move on over to race. What is this? 32-ish out of 48. Need to make sure I take a water break every so often. Yoshi Circuit. There's another double dash course for you, Renzi. This is one that I didn't really care for, to be honest. But it's okay. I think I actually like it more in the GameCube than I do on this version. But I definitely do like that they at least kept all the music. From those original games. Or at least some kind of remix or remake of the song. Oh, I didn't even realize I had a bomb. Oh, I almost got Baby Peach. Got Peach, though. I don't mind throwing the red shell at Baby Peach, because at least it'll take away her defenses. And I'd rather... That was a bad turn. I'd rather do that than have to try to dodge it when I get close to her. Now when the computer's holding a shell like that, they're going to throw it backwards just like they did. You just don't want to be in the way when they fire. Come on, shell. Alright, excuse me, mushroom. Didn't get it, but that's okay. You get the mushroom, you can boost over that waterfall section, take a little shortcut. Which I'm sure many of you are already aware. But just in case you weren't. So our big CPU contenders, our rivals thus far have been Ludwig, Baby Peach, and Adult Peach. Are you on Discord? No, I'm not yet. I need to explore. I have a Discord, but I don't know how to use it. I don't know how to set it up, so I need to look into that. But I would like to set that up soon, because that would be pretty fun. I honestly don't really know how it works. So, but that was one of the next things on my list. I put Nightbot before Discord, which I just got kind of working now. Okay, so yeah, I knew this is one of those levels that you liked. Okay, yeah, so Nightbot's telling me I should probably take a drink. I think I might have already taken one, but I'm gonna take another one. It's time to stretch and quench that thirst. Yeah. I guess stretching is not something I've been doing very often, but just kind of move your arms a little bit, get that circulation going again. Yeah, I'll join the server for sure. Send the link. Send away. I'll play this next race, and then if you send the link, I'll go ahead and take a look at that. In a whisper. Okay. That works for me. I appreciate it. Thank you. Excite Bike, nice. This is a fun one for all the flips and yeah, everything. Some of the deep and the wide turns. I mean, it's really just an oval, but it's nice to try to get as close to the inside as possible. It's a fun challenge. Oh, there was my cue. I missed it for the boost, but that's okay. Nice shot, CPU. Okay, also nice shot on that one too. It got me that time though, but you know, give credit where credit's due, I suppose. Up. I'm a little off balance today. Like this kind of turn. See if we can draft just enough. You know what? Let's just throw the red shell at her. It'll work. Not a good turn. So now I want to say we're in the point of cups where these are all like, these were at one point on the Wii U for Mario Kart 8. They were DLC stages. I want to say we're basically at that point. I think this is one of those cups that, you know, all those DLC cups they made into the permanent cups here on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So it's nice to see them popping up for free now. Well, I guess not for free, you pay for them. But you know what I mean. Default with the game. That was dumb to release that shell, but I figured maybe someone would pass me by that point. Might have just snuck away there with that first place finish. This map gives me headaches from all the jumping. It's fun when you get in that groove, but I can certainly see that. Did you want me to see if I can get Discord going right now? Or do you want me to do that later? I can try it. I don't really know how it works. Valid Val and Valid Val. Val has streamed with me before. We've done a little bit of co-op action. We're playing Castle Crashers. They released it. They re-released it for the Switch. So I've had her on. So welcome, Val. I like the new logo. Very fitting for the occasion. Yeah, you know, it came at the perfect time. I wasn't expecting the logo to show up by this video, but the timing was perfect. You know, kind of commemorating that 300th YouTube video. We'll celebrate with a new logo. Thank you. The emote wall is easier to set up than expected. Oh, okay. You got time, Frog. Okay. Well, I don't know how it works. Like, if we get it set up right now, would you be co-commentating with me? Because you're more than welcome to. Like, I'm all for it. I'm all for trying those new things. So if you're down, we'll get it going. If you'd rather not now, I understand too. But I'm definitely down to try anything. Let me take another drink of water. It's so funny to see how high these scores are when you play these many races. We can do this tomorrow if you're free. Yeah, I do have Pikmin going on, but you can join me for that, or if I maybe I can join you for yours if you're gonna stream. I would really like to join you. Getting ready to go out and do some errands. Okay, that's fair. That's perfectly fine. I would definitely really like to jump in on that with you at some point. So yeah, I'll keep those options. Keep those options available. We can always coordinate with Whispers too. But yeah, if you got to get going, I totally understand. I just appreciate you guys just stopping by just to say hello. I know it's a long stream, so just, you know, poking your head in is much appreciated. Even if you don't contribute to the chat, anyone else watching, even if you're not contributing to the chat, just you being here, it means the world to me. So I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Yeah, we'll coordinate that way. So let's jump right into the next race here. I kind of lost track of where we are. I know we're definitely past the halfway point, and this is another. So I'm not really sure how they determine the order on those extra cups, but it looks like we were playing. Let's see, what is this? 35. I think we are still in the middle of a different cup here. Started the boost too soon. But we're doing well. We have plenty of breathing room at this point. I don't know that the CPU is going to catch up because of that point deficit, but I don't want to give it the opportunity if I don't have to. This is a pretty cool course too. Sometimes I get a little thrown off with the turns, but it could be worse. I hit the brake too long there on that one. Hitting the wall actually helped me there, because I don't think I was going to hit the item if I didn't hit that wall. Well, at least that'll get someone behind me. Hopefully. Yeah, and I mentioned it earlier, but if there's anyone watching who I haven't shouted out, if you'd like a shout out, let me know. I think I've covered everyone so far who's stopped in. Of course, I'll probably give a couple more shout outs after the All Cup tour. There goes the blue shell. Glad it wasn't me. Come on, Ludwig. You want it. I know you do. You want that banana. Thanks for the stream, my dude. Hope the races go great. Thank you so much, Renzi, if you're still here. They're going really well. I'm doing I'm in pretty good shape here. I don't know that Ludwig's gonna pull off 74 points, a 74-point deficit. So I think we're pretty in the clear by this point in the All Cup tour. But yeah, even though it's not super close right now, I'm still having a great time. I love Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. For a long time, my favorite Mario Kart was Mario Kart 4, so when this one comes along after all these years, it's taken that spot for me personally. It's just aesthetically gorgeous and really fun to play. And then there's a lot of great online options too. I can tell you, my family and I have some members of the family, and we'll play this game together, even though we're at different parts of the world. It's super convenient to get to do that. It's a great feature this game offers. I'm sure that other games have done it too, but I just like that. I just like the options available in this game. I'm pretty sure the Wii probably had something like it. I never really played the Wii version online, so I can't really speak to its quality. But I really do like what they've done with this one. Just all around. Not even just so much for the online, but just in general. Oh. I don't know what was going on there. Oh, I didn't mean to drop the banana. I guess that's fine, because I got hit with the blue shell anyway. Okay, so now we got the final stretch. I really like this final lap here, because it's going to be kind of, it's like a water slide. Unless I'm thinking of Big Blue. No, I'm sorry. This is Mute City. Never mind, I'm thinking of the wrong course. Either way. Super fun. Definitely want to try to hit those boosts if you can. Ooh. I'm not super great with the bombs. Sometimes I'll get them right, but I still gotta practice using those. Oh. Was that Iggy? Thanks, Iggy. Oh, no, 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 no. Well, at least I hit him. Third place isn't too bad. I'm content with third. That one, that had to have been Mute City, right? Like that, because I think Big Blue has kind of like a jazzier, quicker kind of sound to. Oh yeah, and you know what? Big Blue also has like the water section I mentioned earlier. Yeah, we're moving along. We're almost done. We're getting close. Oreo's Gold Mine. Yeah, third is better than fourth. I'll take third over fourth for sure, any day. Yeah, can't be soaking all the sun over here. Gotta give the fans a show too. They came to see all these other contenders. They have the big fans of Ludwig, big fans of Peach, little fans of Baby Peach. They want to see their favorite racer do well, so we'll let them have a little time in the sun. Yeah, we'll let them win for the fans. They paid good money for this, right? It's an all-cup tour. It's like the Super Bowl of Mario Kart racing. Oh, actually kind of got lucky that I was thrown off balance there. For a second, I thought I was going to go off the course, but it was just enough to stay on, and it positioned me favorably for that banana. I didn't get hit. I know there's like those double items, and I haven't been super great at hitting those, but also the way I race, and it's probably not the best way to race, if I can choose taking a better turn as I fall off, if I could choose taking a better turn over, you know, the items or the coins, I'm gonna choose the better turn. But definitely, it's definitely worth grabbing those double items if you can. Especially if you don't have anything. Yeah, it's really fun to play with people online too, because they don't think like a CPU. So it really challenges you. It's even harder. It's definitely harder to play real people online. There's so many people who are so good at the game, and that really brings out the best in you, because you get challenged in all kinds of different ways. And when you deal with CPU, everything's just kind of preset. So it's good experience to do that. Now, this is a stage that historically I haven't really done very well in. I've gotten a little bit better at it, but some of these turns, because they're very sharp, so the timing on the drifting is pretty challenging. and it does throw me off every once in a while. But if I can just fall off like maybe just one time, then I did a really good job. And I feel like I'll tend to fall off at least a handful of times on this one. Let's see if I can stay on track. I really like that they kept the original music. I mean, I think they do for the most part. I don't know that they really alter anything, but it's just so refreshing to see. And I was really pleased with the coins. I don't remember if they did that for the Wii. Maybe they did. And I'm not super familiar with the Wii version. But I like that they've continued to use them. They kind of brought it back. I know for a good while they didn't use the coins. But that's a really great throwback to the original Mario Kart because they did utilize those coins. Ooh, we're getting lucky there on that turn. That wasn't smart. I was changing direction, so it threw off my toss. But so far, it looks like I'm hanging out pretty well with these guys. Even if I fall off or I don't get the win, I'll be proud of myself just for kind of hanging in there for a good while. And now I just feel like I'm just getting attacked by everyone at this point. So that was a rough race. That kind of tends to be how it goes on this one. Like, I'll either be falling off on my own or I'll be doing pretty good and then just get bombarded at the end. But it is what it is. It's a pretty fun race. It's a pretty fun course. I really like that they brought this one in. I guess there aren't really too many memorable Super Nintendo courses, especially when they're all named like Donut Valley 1, Donut Valley 2, Donut Valley 3. This track seems sketchy. Yeah, I actually am not a big fan of this one. But it's, you know, every course has their pros and cons. And I think initially on this one, I just had a lot of trouble with some of the turns and the curves and everything. But when you get a groove on this level, it's pretty fun. Probably use these mushrooms before I lose them. It's not really a great level for mushrooms though. You're getting a lot of curves and that's how you fall off. I'm gonna finish the lap at first. We still got 2 more to go. I really shouldn't be sticking so close to Peach with that red shell, but as long as I keep my distance somewhat. I was trying to hop on the green with her. I guess it wouldn't be such a bad thing to stay on the opposite side of them. Well, that's gonna help. Oh, I thought that was the last lap. Yeah, I'll forget sometimes because these levels are so short and I get so used to them being short, but I think that's also what contributes to me forgetting that there's an extra lap sometimes because I'll think it's over because of how quickly they can go. Well, didn't take first, but that's okay. I still hung in there. Plus, you know, with a 66-point deficit, I think I'm in pretty good shape. I think I could afford a second place every once in a while. What race are we approaching next? My Nightbot's been slacking a little bit lately. It's supposed to remind me. Well, I just try to take a drink of water between every race. This is a really fun course. I very much enjoy this one. The 40th race. We got, including this one, we got nine courses to go here. And we get, this is one of those courses where you get a different type of, I guess, currency. You have the rupees instead of the coins. Nice touch. Fitting appropriately with the Zelda theme going on, or the Zelda stage here. Kind of a wide turn there. These turns wide. Thank you. I appreciate it, Zoe. Hey, Zoe, have you played this? I'm sure you have. You played it. Are you If so, are you pretty good with it? You feel pretty comfortable playing it? And who would be your go-to racer? Who do you like to play with? Maybe have more than one. Like, as I was telling Renzi earlier, I actually typically tend to play with Shy Guy, but I'm playing with Dry Bones. He's kind of like a pretty solid one for me, although you might not know it because I haven't really been nailing these turns too well. But the Shy Guy is a pretty good character, a little more balanced than Dry Bones at times, I feel. And then I also used to play a lot with Larry. Oh, you don't have a Switch, okay. But I played it before, and Link is your guy. Yeah, I haven't heard too much about Link, but I think he's a pretty solid character. Good. I don't know. Maybe he's balanced to some degree. I should try playing with him sometime just to see what kind of feel he gives off. But I guess it also depends on like the kart choices that you pick. I should really spend some time like kind of testing out the different karts. But you know, when in doubt, I just go with the standard kart. It's your balanced kart. And then I also just use basically the regular tires. But maybe there'd be a kart that would be better suited for me. And that just kind of is one of those things you just gotta do trial and error. The game does not have a shortage of karts to pick from. There are quite a few. This is a really good looking level too. Like I mentioned earlier that if I had the option to pick a level as someone, not even so much as someone to participate in the race, but maybe as like a fan to watch these races, if I could only pick one stage to go watch, I might pick like Dolphin Shoals, because just like aesthetically it's gorgeous. But this might be a fun one to go to too, even though it's Baby Park. It's just got a lot of colors. It's just got a lot going on. Looks really cool. So I got to remember to start turning once I hit the blue. That's when I typically tend to do it, so I can get this nice turn. So when I hit the red, start turning, and then you want to just get that edge there. Of course, always try to have a shield if you got one, like a banana or a shell. Of course, coins will help too. I guess I didn't really need to get an item because it was the last lap. But that one's always a really crazy one, man. The double dash version is, I think, even crazier. There's just so much going on. Plus, in double dash, there's like the chain chomp item. Everyone's got like a special item. The Donkey Kong and Bowser, oh man, those, and then I guess Diddy Kong too, and Bowser Jr. Their special items are like the very large bananas, and then like Bowser and Baby Bowser have like a really huge spiked shell that just kind of gets knocked around on the stage. So when you're looking at when you're seeing those items just kind of knocking around, it's not just the small shells and bananas, red shells and everything you got to worry about. You also got to worry about those giant bananas and those giant Bowser shells floating around, and it's just madness on a level this small. It's crazy every single time. So we'll go ahead, and I think we're getting close. Maybe 7 or 8 more courses to go for this All Cup tour. So anyone just tuning in, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. Even just stopping by to say hello, or if you don't contribute to chat, that's perfectly fine too. I know not everybody's comfortable doing that, but even just, I don't mind lurkers. So anyone just kind of lurking away, by all means, feel free to do so. So this is Cheeseland, Cheese something, and this is a course that I didn't spend a lot of time with at first, but over time I spent a little more time with it. There's nothing really about it that's too difficult. It's got a lot of turns, but I like that they're kind of wider turns, and you get more of an opportunity to drift for longer periods, other than, you know, it kind of quick shifting on you, and then you have to do a lot more changing of direction on those drifts. It's a pretty good one. Of course, you can use the craters to kind of use that little jump boosts, which is something I didn't always realize. I just barely got that banana out to block that shell. Frozen salamanders here, guys. I will give you a shout out in just a minute. Frozen's been another one of those Twitch streamers who's been very good to me. I really like his stuff, and I definitely support what he does, and I think you guys should too. Check him out, drop him a follow. I'll put a shout out on the screen in just a minute there. And sometimes Frozen he's told me that he'll put me on the screen at work, which I don't mind at all. and I'm quite flattered by it. I just have to be careful, watch my language, and make sure I don't say anything that might upset people. I'm talking in terms of foul language that can occasionally slip out. So let me drop you, Frozen, a shout out. Frozen's another one of those, as I mentioned, streamers that has been supportive of me. So there's yeah, I was last playing Red Dead Redemption. I got a nice clip on his on that stream where he got a very cool looking headshot. So good stuff. So thank you, Frozen. I appreciate you stopping by, even if it's just to say hello. Let me take a drink of water here. Yeah, Red Dead Redemption looks like one of those really fun games that I should try out. I hear very positive things about the second one. But I'm sure they're both very good. They look like great games to play. So let's see, we're getting close. Getting close to wrapping up this All Cup tour. I've been streaming for 3 hours now. And just a couple more races to go. This is another one of those levels that I really like. One of my favorites. Probably top 5. Among a few others like Wario Mountain and... well, basically any of the stages in the Star Cup. So I see we jumped from 3 viewers to 6. I know we have a couple more people tuning in, and I want to thank you guys for stopping in, even if it's just for a moment. Much appreciated. I didn't catch what race this is. If anyone saw it, caught what number we're on, feel free to let me know in the chat. If nothing else, Schlitterbahn, yes, yes. This level does remind me of Schlitterbahn. The hottest, coolest time in Texas, right? Yeah, it's beautiful. This is another course that maybe I would maybe like if I could see it in real life. I know it doesn't exist, obviously, but if it did, it would be one of those courses I'd really want to see. It just looks fantastic. Went right over there. Love the water slides. Anything water slide is fantastic. Well, Ludwig's playing some pretty good defense there. We've seen Iggy a few times. Iggy's holding up basically the 4th, 5th, 6th place spots, I want to say. So every time we drop back down, we'll pay Iggy a visit. Alright, final stretch. I'm just going to drop these. Hope I get lucky. It's someone who might be behind me. Yeah, the hottest, coolest time in Texas. Come play Schlitterbahn. All right. Where are we? Oh, whoops. So my TV screen just gave out. Let's see if I can start the race in time. I might be giving everyone a bit of a head start. Oh, nope, I'm not. Just in time. Race 44. So that means we have, including this one, we got 5 courses left. Missed the boost, but that's okay. Yeah, I need to get like an actual monitor because I've been using a TV and it tends to kind of time out every so often and it'll manually reset or automatically reset, excuse me. Well, fortunately, it ended up doing it in between races. It hasn't really become too big of an issue for today so far. You can go ahead and take that one, Ludwig. I don't want it. I've gotten quite a few blue shells so far, so you can have that one. I don't mind sharing. Okay, let's see if we can get this double item here. Getting knocked around a bit by these guys who are kind of gravitating close to the front. Blue shell helps. Oh, right off track. Whoa! I didn't mean to go right into that mushroom. Alright, let's see if we can hit someone here. They probably had something protecting them. Alright, double item here, final lap, final stretch here. Thank you for doing that work for me. Oh, and right as I was about to hit her, I lose it with the lightning. I was hoping that she would have hit Ludwig and then I used the megaphone and then pull up into the first place spot, but what are you going to do? So that was the Leaf Cup. And we have one more cup to go, just 4 more races. So, yeah, I don't know if that train's getting caught in the background, so I guess I'll wait till that nonsense dies out. But yeah, I want to stop and thank anyone who's stopped by today and supported me. So I think that train should be done now. You can still kind of hear it in the distance. That's another thing that is a plan for the future is at some point I'll try to get one of those dynamic mics that will block out certain directions. But for the time being, this works. All right, train I think is a little bit out of auditory range, so we'll go ahead and continue. I think this is going to be the last cup here. 4 more races to go. Neo Bowser City. I think this is... Which cup is this? Crossing Cup? No, we just did Crossing Cup. No, I think this is the Leaf Cup. But I might be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I kind of stopped that boost because I think I just hit it like a couple milliseconds too early. So if you stop and then restart again, you'll sometimes still get the boost for having held it down. for an X period of time. This is one of those courses that I do tend to have some trouble with. This one, Rainbow Road for Super Nintendo. There's probably another one or two in particular that I would mention. There's a turn in particular that gives me trouble. I think we already passed it though. We're already at the end of this first lap. But I'll point it out to you in particular. It's that one turn that will throw me off from time to time. But if you anticipate it sooner, then you can prevent disaster. I think it's this next turn right here, this one right here. No, that's not it. It's coming up soon though. It's after this turn right here, so it's the next one. So not this one, but this one right here. If you're going too quickly, and actually that's not even the point in the turn that would throw me off typically. It was already past it, but yeah, you gotta stay on it. Now everyone's getting a piece of me. But it's not necessarily a bad thing to be in 5th place heading into the 3rd lap. You get some better items back here. Shouldn't take too long to catch up. See, we're already there. Of course, when you bump into the computers, it can kind of throw off your drift a little bit. This is that one turn. Nice. Got it that time. Oh. Not good. Not good. I really should have held that, but I thought maybe I'd just try to shoot Ludwig in the process. Try to steal that 1st place victory. That's about as typical as it goes for me on this specific course. There's something about it that throws me off every time. But it's still fun. Ribbon Road. So we're down to 3 courses to play. My hands are not as tired as I thought they might be at this point. I do feel it, but it's not enough to cause any kind of like pain. But I think from a mental aspect, I am kind of winding down, so I don't mind that we're almost done, but I am having a great time. It's been a lot of fun. I've always wanted to race the All Cup Tour. I just didn't always have the time. But I'm happy I can do it today. And then of course you have options to do. You can do all cup tours, randomizing the order. Of course I play these in order. Of course you can randomize it and it makes it different every single time. So you'll never know what you get, right? Life is like a box of chocolates. Well, all cup tours on the versus settings of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is like a box of chocolates. More things that are like chocolate. But nothing beats the original, right guys? I can sure go for some chocolate. All this talk of chocolate. I feel like Ludwig's just been really tough to beat as we move on over to these races. Just trying to narrow that deficit a little bit. I don't know if that influences AI at all, but if it does, I can certainly see it today. Because sometimes I feel like I just can't catch up to him. This is another one of those courses that for a long time I just couldn't really figure out. I'd always be falling. And you know, because there aren't any rails, but also just because of the turns and... But, you know, over time, practice gets a lot better. See if we could finish this one strong. See how close Ludwig was? He's right there, right on me. I kind of want to just look at that replay just for a quick second, just to see how close it was. Not the whole race, of course, but just the end here. I want to see if it'll show. It kind of shows, but not very good. Okay, I guess he wasn't that close, but he certainly was getting closer, according to the little map view. He almost caught me there. Alright, I think this is race number 47 out of 48. 47, yep. And I think Big Blue is the last one. Because I don't think... I know we haven't played that one. That's a pretty fun one to end off of, too. It's just a single lap. There's no... I mean, it's 3 laps, technically. But they don't loop around. It's just from beginning to end kind of stage. Like Mount Wario, or what they did to the N64 Rainbow Road. Oh. A big thing to do when you can is try to collect as many coins. I feel like that's something that I haven't done too well, but at the same time, I'm not kicking myself too hard, because when you're playing the CPU on hard, you get thrown a lot of crap, and that'll make it more difficult for you to retain those coins. So, of course, there's things I can be doing better, like, you know, collecting more coins. But it's just much harder to hold on to them. When you're playing on hard mode. That was a bad turn, so that's why we get the mushrooms in the mix. Wow, we're in 6th. Gotta catch up a bit. Oh, the train. Caught in the middle. Everyone wants a piece of me. Everyone's just pulverizing me right now. Trying to get free. A little bit of leeway here. Thanks for taking those items, Peach. Oh, somehow I still came up with something. Not really sure how I got those. Maybe I did hit an item and didn't realize it. Well, you know, 3rd place isn't too bad. I'm content just finishing in top 3. Or even top 4. So I think with 1 race left, it's pretty safe to say, regardless of how the final race goes, that I pretty much locked in that victory. But yeah, we got 1 last race. This is the final race. So again, those of you who just tuning in, maybe people who are just here to lurk, which is all good by me. For those of you who've been watching a good portion, thank you guys so much for the support. 300 YouTube videos. So, very, very happy, celebrating with some good old Mario Kart. All Cup Tour. Let's finish strong here in Big Blue. Good music here as well, of course, from F-Zero. This is my favorite song from F-Zero. As I'm sure it may be the favorite for many others. I really like the water slide going on here in this stage. Honestly, I thought it was third phase that does the water slide. Maybe it also does the water slide in the third phase. Oh, bad turn, bad turn. See if we can finish in first. This one here. Alright, final lap. Final lap of the All Cup Tour. Take Ludwig out if we can. Missed the item. It's gonna cost me. It's the final stretch right here. Hitting the edge, not good. You're gonna have to kiss it. Kiss the edge. Oh no, Ludwig! Last minute. Oh, that's alright. Second place, I'm fine with that. That was my fault. I should have hit that item at the end. But hey, still a really great time. Frozen says, chilling at work, so that's why so sporadic. No worries, I totally understand. Still here just doing a little bit of tax stuff. Oh yeah, that's not fun. Not fun. But I admire you for being responsible. Go Frog, go for all the tadpoles out there. For all the young tadpoles, indeed. Thank you. Thank you, Val. Thank you, guys. Thank you all for the support. It's been great. Let's go ahead and turn to the result there. View the results. Ludwig sure got the best of me there at the end, but that's okay. There are fans here to see Ludwig too, so... Well, there you go, guys. That was my 300th video special. All Cup Tour, hard mode, 150cc. I am tired, but I want to thank you guys. I want to see if there's anyone that I missed out on the shout out. I do apologize. I know Renzi was here earlier, Zozo, Frozen, all of you guys, thank you so much for the support. I know I'm forgetting couple people. I'm just listing streamers first. Turk Dude, I know you were here earlier. And then J23T came at the very beginning. Thank you guys, all of you specifically, because I know you guys stream and you guys have been so supportive of me. There's a Nightbot telling me to take a drink. But I really appreciate you guys. Let me just, before I wrap things up, I just want to double check, see if there's anyone who maybe didn't stop by, who I really, in particular, want to throw a little extra shout out to. Kyle, I didn't see Kyle today. Kyle B811 underscore. He'll sometimes make an appearance too. I know he does stream Fall Guys, so yeah, him too. I didn't see Bobby the Goblin today. Let me throw these guys a couple shout outs, just for being so supportive in general. I'm gonna go ahead and just throw out a bunch of shout outs right now. So let's see. from all the streamers that kind of stopped by today, just throw out one more shout out. Make sure to look into these guys because they have some great stuff. Did I put the wrong one? I need to put SO. Excuse me. So I'm just gonna do this for a moment here. They'll pop up in the chat. I messed that up again, but it still showed up. Yeah, so there's J23T. Shout out to Renzi was here. Shout out to Turk Dude. Shout out to Zozo. Duderino. Got you there. Shout out to Frozen Salamander. Definitely check these guys out if you can. I know I'm forgetting. I've got to be forgetting someone. If I am, don't hesitate to let me know. But I want to throw a shout out to Kyle B811. I think that's it. Is that it? Yep. There's Kyle. Shout out to Bobby's not in. I haven't seen Bobby, but I do. There's Bobby, the Goblin. I know I don't necessarily have to do this at this time, but I really like to. It's a special day, special stream for me, so and there's many more of you too. And I do apologize if anyone gets left out. I'm not trying to leave anyone out, but all of these people in particular have just been phenomenal. There's so many. There's so many to name. But I think of course I have some other people who don't necessarily stream who'll still stop by. Rogue Mike, Crispy, thank you guys. I'll come back and also catch a couple more of you guys. Of course, I have family and friends who've been so supportive of me. Some of which who have Twitch viewer profiles, and some who don't, who might be watching another way. Thank you guys. Let's see. I know I need to shout out to. I'm going to shout out to, and by the way, anyone watching who can think of someone else that maybe I'm forgetting, or if anyone else just wants a shout out in general, if I haven't done so, I'm happy to do so. So there's, I know Billy Mev will stop by sometimes too on the streams to say hello. I'm almost done here, guys. I think I've seen Weezander here sometimes too. I'll throw him a shout out. And then another one for Certify. Who will sometimes stop in to say hello. Let me see. Certify, where are you, Certify? I'm sorry, guys. I know this is, there you go. Can't remember how many underscores there are. And again, like, seriously, I do apologize if I missed out anyone. There are, of course, you know, family members who are watching too, some who have accounts, some who stream. I'll throw out 3 in particular, real close friends and acquaintances, or cousins, you know. So I have, I'll just do 3 more shout outs here for now, unless anyone can think of anyone else, or if there's someone who wants me to mention them. There are so many of you, and I know I don't have all the time, but I'll try to get, you know, I want to try to get all of you guys recognized, as many of you as I can. Let's see, what is it? Oh, they were here earlier. My cousin stopped by. There you go. So that's my cousin there, who I just put up. And big thanks to him too, because he let me borrow his computer at one point, so I can do a little streaming. My very first stream here on Twitch was actually because he let me borrow his computer, so I have a special thank you for him. Then I have 2 more here. I'm almost done, guys. This is another one of my good friends. I don't know if he's streaming yet, but I think he may plan to at some point. So there's him, and also a very good friend who's let me borrow some of his things, including the PS4 controller I have here that I use to play Fall Guys from time to time. So thank you. I got to give you a shout out for that. And then one more. This is my sister's boyfriend. I don't know. Sorry if you're not comfortable with me sharing that information, but I think that should come up. Is that right? Yeah. It's only a guide. He streams. I see him stream a lot of Sea of Thieves, and then he just recently streamed Outer Wilds. So he's got some great stuff too. So definitely check out all those people. Thank you to my fiance. Thank you to my parents, my family, my friends, all fellow streamers here on Twitch. Thank you to all my fans. Thank you to viewers, both here on Twitch, but also on my YouTube channel. If you were here with me since my first YouTube channel back in 2012, thank you guys so much. I'm so sorry if I'm missing anyone, but just know that the love is there. I look forward to many more streams. I've pretty much kind of found my niche here with Twitch, and I'd like to continue that for years to come. So much appreciated on the support. I don't know that I have really much to say other than just thank you, and I look forward to more. Just in case you're wondering, I do stream typically Sunday mornings. I don't necessarily have a specific start time. It could range anywhere from 8 o'clock to 1 o'clock on that time window, Central Time. And I'll be playing Pikmin every Sunday. I'll stream Saturday if I can't Sunday, but I try to let people know in my channel news if I have to switch it up. And then I'll just be playing some PC games, and Mario Maker 2 is another thing that I want to try to incorporate more, especially during the weekday streams and all that stuff. So thank you guys. Thank you, Val. I know my brothers stopped in for a little bit earlier. I know my cousin stopped in earlier. I know my fiance's watching in the other room. And anyone else who maybe just didn't comment, who did stop by, thank you guys so much. All right, I'm gonna. It looks like I got a little bit bit of an audience here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and raid someone, whoever happens to be on. This guy's not gonna see it coming. I see he's on right now. I just recently followed him, but I'll just pass it over. Looks like he's playing Zelda, the Wind Waker. So we'll just he'll never see it coming. So I'll just throw it at him. Some support, little shout out. So if you're here, stick around just a little bit longer. Drop him a hello. Get ready to raid him because we'll see how he reacts. But let me just get that set up here. And it's gonna start in about 8 seconds. So thanks guys so much. You guys take care. Have a great rest of your Saturday. I will be in touch. Bye bye.